What's going on, people? So here we are, got some boxes, there's some action figures and whatnot spread out in these. Not sure what all's in what box or whatever, but it's not all like wrestling stuff this time around. It's just a bunch of crap that I bought over the last month or two. I don't know. Since I did the last action figure review or unboxing or whatever, since then, this is the stuff I bought. So whenever that was. So this was the most recent purchase, actually, right here. This is the Shinsuke Nakamura from Series 81. So I saw this one originally, a long time ago when they first started rolling out or whatever. Bought the black one. Maybe you remember that. I probably did a video on it. And then later on, I was thinking, I should get the blue one, right? Because I've picked up a few regular and chase combinations since then. So I thought this one was easy to find. So let's go back out to the stores and see if I can find one. And then all of a sudden, all I could find was the black one, which is the chase one. Eventually, I did come across this one, and then I had to jump through a couple hoops to get it because I was at Walmart. I found it, went to go check out, realized I left my debit card in the car. So I had to go back out to the car, come back in, get the figure, go back up to the register. It was a whole ordeal. But in the end, I did get this. So cool, I can mark that off the list. And now this right here is going to be an eBay purchase. So that's kind of why it comes in a package like this. Hopefully it's like easy to open or whatever. Looks like I'll say they're talking until I'm actually getting through here. So it looks like they double boxed this or whatever you want to call it. Because they put it in a box like this or taped the box around it. And also put it in that paper. So that's pretty cool. Sometimes I see like the horror stories and whatnot of people that buy stuff on eBay, and sometimes you're buying stuff like you want shipped in a special kind of way, or at least somewhere where it looks like it won't get damaged. And that's kind of what this was, right? And some people ship things like they should, and some people just don't. This guy, whoever it was, or girl, whatever, seems like they did, and that's pretty nice. So this right here, if you know a thing or two about me, I do like my black and gold, black and yellow, whatever. So this is the Mortal Kombat 11. I forget what they call this spawn. Is it on here? Something like Wrath of Scorpion or Spirit of Scorpion. I don't know. It has some name for it. And I saw it and I was like, this is something that I want. I'm going to do my best not to go and fall down some collection route of buying more Mortal Kombat things. But if that does happen, this is the moment where that trail began. So, up next, this is an Amazon package, which you can probably tell from the side if you're familiar with Amazon packages. So, let's get this thing opened up, see what's going on in here. I believe I know, but let's see. Actually, cool. Is this thing just free floating in here? How does that work? Okay, yeah, so I guess that thing's just kind of in there like that. Kind of weird, right? Because, I thought it was just, loose, because it was laying down, but no, so that's awkward. Anyway, so My Chemical Romance, right? The Black Parade album from, 2005 or 6? Can't remember exactly, but somewhere in there. This album, I was actually just listening to it, moments ago as I was, preparing to, shoot this. So this right here, that's what it's made to signify. Obviously, that's why it says it on there. It's one of those Funko Pop albums. I have a couple of I've seen a couple of those that I like, but I only have one other one, and that's the Ready to Die album. So whenever they do what's the next one? The Life After Death album, I'll likely be picking that one up as well. But for now, I'm not trying to buy too many of those, right? I do like to have the music albums to put in my little music room over there. But this one was a must-have. So I'd buy their whole discography if they did it, I'm a big My Chemical Romance fan. I remember I think I was in Russia, on a little vacation or whatever, when I heard the news of them breaking up. I was in a hostel, and I just happened to see the message in the middle of the night. I'm like, what? When did that happen? Up next, this came straight from NECA headquarters or whatever. This is the animated style Bebop and Rocksteady from Ninja Turtles fame, right? So this one, man, these are looking really good. Like, I didn't want to get into this line because I have a hard time not going too deep into the Ninja Turtle stuff, right? So I bought the Shredder and the Krang, and then that just opened the floodgates. And so now here we are. There's the back of it in case you want to see what's going on the back side or whatever. Not a whole lot, but it's there for you. So yeah, these things, they're also kind of pricey, right? I think Shredder and Krang is like 50. I don't remember what this was because I bought it so long ago. And now, getting towards the end of this here, see what's going on in this. It's obviously going to be AEW something or other. It's either the Unrivaled or the Unmatched, depending on what it says on the side of the box. So these, I feel like these have been here, one of these boxes has been here for a while. The other one just arrived yesterday, Saturday, July 31st. So we'll see which one is which. It'd be cool if there'd be a chase in here or something. That'd be nice, right? Probably not, knowing my luck or whatever. I did get that Riho a while ago, but it's Riho, and like I think everybody was just kind of overlooking it. So, first and foremost, we got this right here. We got the Ayatollah of Rock and Roll of Chris Jericho. So this is going to be the Wave 6 Unrivaled. Here's backside for you. So it's kind of a weird approach there. There's the whole shirtless thing with the handkerchief around his neck. I mean, I remember when that era was going on, and it was a weird look then, and it's a weird look in figure form. And now I have one more title, so that's cool. So it's strange in a way that this figure came out after the Moxley figure that also had the title. So like the timing of these things, they're not really so big on apparently. And then we have this up next. We have Sheeta right here. So there's that for you. And then over there, so you can see what's going on with that. Right, so what is that? Double or Nothing from Jacksonville 2020. In case you're wondering what this figure is based on. And then, so we got one of the Lucha Brothers. This is Penta L0, or what's he go by now? Yeah, Penta L0M. So he's had a couple name changes or whatever, it happens. And then this figure is based off of, as it says on the back right there, whatever it says on the back, Fight for the Fallen. So I was actually just at Fight for the Fallen for this year. This is the 2019 one. Fight for the Fallen was over in Charlotte last Wednesday, and I was there live. It was my first AEW show, and it's a really good one. The crowd went crazy for obvious reasons at multiple times. There's like when Hangman and Dark Order came out at first, the CM Punk thing that happened at some point, and then announcing Juventud. Also, Tanahashi got a pretty big applause as well. So this right here, we have Jake Hager. So this is a big dude. Like the hotel I stayed in when I was down there for the show happened to be the hotel that all the other wrestlers were staying in. So I saw like all these people, right? And this dude is like a lot bigger than I expected. Anyway, so backside there's that for you. So, and obviously no chases in here because if there was going to be one, it would have been either him or Jericho, and that's not what happened. So there's that. And now we have an MJF figure. So there's that for you. And I mean, it's not like it's him looking any way special or whatever, because it's just standard stuff that he's wearing. But as you saw from the back side there, that's going to be from Double or Nothing 2020. So it is what it is, right? Not everybody can be in their Sunday best. So last, certainly not least, we have Rey Fenix. I'm kind of thinking I like this one more than the other figure. I think I just kind of like this black and gold or whatever. But I might have to say that I like the previous Penta figure more than the current Penta figure. And then there's the backside there for anyone who wants to see that. And also, as is usually the case, the side of these boxes say something if you put them together. You need all the chases, to really see what it says in full. But I'll just have to slip a picture in there, whatever, and just put it on the screen so you can see what these boxes say. And now we've got one more of these boxes to open up. This one would be Unmatched. Right, I believe that's what it's called. So I don't remember what all's in this one because sometimes actually every time, I just buy these things and then when they ship, like sometimes I open them immediately or at least soon. sometimes they sit for a while. Either way, there's usually like a long pre-order window before it actually ships. So by the time they get here, regardless, I don't remember what's in it. And then the longer I wait, the less I remember. So let's go ahead and see what's going on in this box. First up, we have the LJN. This thing is bigger than I thought. We have the LJN style Cody figure. So apparently that was like a thing in like the olden days, like the LJN figures. I'm sure like a friend of mine had one. I think his name was Chris or Justin. I don't know. Some dude that I knew, like my mom, like it was her friend's son. She used to be like, "Hey, play with him while we hang out down here and do whatever." So, and he's like, wrestling toys. I'm like, all right. Because I wasn't a wrestling fan at the time. I was just like, let's see what this is all about. And I remember seeing like Jake the Snake and Big Boss Man, like the little figures and stuff. Like, this is kind of cool. This dude's got a snake. Is this like a police guy or something? So that was actually what got me into wrestling. Well, got my attention first. Anyway, so I missed out on a lot of the stuff that some of my peers were into as far as like collecting them for themselves. But I know a lot of people wanted this whole LJN style thing to come back. And so now it's back in some kind of capacity. And now we have Britt Baker. So this face sculpt is not looking the best, but you know, whatever. So there you have Britt Baker, right? Got her little fancy jacket on and all that good stuff. And then that's from Dynamite at some point. When was this? In 2020, September 2020. So, not bad, not bad. I'll get these all opened up eventually. When? I don't know, because I've run out of space on my little shelf over there, so I don't know where I'm going to display these things. And then, Darby Allin, right? This is a pretty cool looking figure. It's kind of close to the initial chase from the first wave, you know, from the Unrivaled series. So, because it's got like all the extra paint and whatnot. And this one comes with like the TNT Championship. It's got the face of TNT on the skateboard there. So this is a pretty nice one. And as you may have seen, the back of the figure says that this is based on how he looked at Full Gear 2020. So I think that was the one where like Hangman and Adam Page fought each other, or when they teamed up. I can't remember. You know, it's kind of hard to keep things straight or whatever, you know. But anyways, keeping this thing moving. Got Kenny Omega right here. So this is going to be based on, according to the back of the box, All Out from 2020. So, I mean, if you just showed me this figure, I wouldn't have been able to guess that or anything, but that's why I don't have to. It's because they write it on the back, which makes it a lot easier for me. And this, the face here is a little bit better, right? Both of them. Because remember, the initial face from the box was weird on the very first figure. And this, in the actual figure, looks pretty decent too. Overall, like, they did a really good job on these tights, though. I haven't really been looking at these a whole lot because I usually save that for like the actual review or whatever. And then Miro, this guy got a pretty nice ovation, or reaction, I should say, when he was out on Fight for the Fallen last week. Well, he came out first during Dark, made some kind of weird promo about, "Hey, you're not gonna take my title. Here's the backside for you." It's like, and then he came back later talking about how he's thankful for like fighting for his title and having a double jointed wife or something. It was like, I forget how he said it, but it was pretty entertaining. This is from Dynamite, October 2020. And then he's got these camo shorts on or whatever. I'm not a fan of camo personally, but you know, it works for him. I kind of wonder how this hair is gonna look because it's hard to tell in the box because it's got like the plastic up there, kind of, you can't really get a good view of it. But the way his hair is, it's like, to capture it in figure form might be difficult. And this right here is one of the figures that I definitely wanted from this line. So Dustin Rhodes, I don't know why, but he's been doing the blue thing lately, you know. So got this one now, kind of goes well with the red one. And somewhere over there I do actually have a Goldust figure, which is no surprise to anybody probably. Chip is probably not thrilled about it, but you know, it's Chip, he's weird like that. But anyways, there's that. Is that the end of it? Cool. So we ended on a high note because we ended with Goldust, or Dustin Rhodes, whatever. So that's cool. It also means we're done here all in all. Also, you may see it on the side here. Old Bray Wyatt's hanging out with me. I don't know where he's hanging out in real life now that he's been fired. So that sucks. But it's also weird. Like, I think most people would agree that it's more weird than anything because, like, why would that happen? You know, of all the people, you would think he'd be one of the safe ones, you know? I don't know, man. It's odd. Anyways, have a nice rest of your day or rest of your night, whatever it is, wherever you are. I got another video to do. This one's actually about shoes because I do a lot of that crap around here too. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Later, people.